Your presence is the most precious gift that you can give to other people. It's better to spend 30 minutes fully present in the now with the person you're with than hours of being absent, of not being there. And it's about honoring the present moment. It's about honoring yourself. Because if you don't honor the person that you're with, you also don't honor yourself, and vice versa. It's about respecting your time, about respecting yourself. If you are constantly in shallow environments where people are absent, where people are not there, and where people don't value your presence, you're subconsciously dishonoring yourself. You're subconsciously disrespecting yourself. Maybe you're not aware of it. Maybe it's not bothering you. But maybe it's time to increase your awareness and to ask yourself what you really seek, because the truth is we all seek depth, but at the same time we avoid it. We avoid the present moment because we have unlearned to be here with all of these devices, with social media, with the smartphones, with the constant overstimulation. We have learned to avoid the present moment. But the thing is, this is the only thing that we have right now. Is the only moment that we have, but yet we try to avoid it so much. And this goes for the majority of people. A couple years ago, I was in circles where the energy was shallow. We met up and we just were doing stuff that wasn't aligned with who I was anymore. Playing video games, watching some try not to laugh videos, It was fun at the time. But at some point I just asked myself, do I want to keep spending my time like this? And this is not even to disrespect anyone or to judge someone. But it was just, for me personally, I realized I value depth. I value to be with one person, with one friend that I can have deep conversations with. Where the conversations are rich, where I leave and I feel empowered. Rather than to be in a room full of people where the conversations are shallow, where the energy is everywhere but not here. And where I leave and feel uninspired, where I leave and feel drained. So these are things that you can pay attention to. When you're in a room, when you meet up with people, how do you feel? How do you feel when you leave? How do you feel when you're about to meet them? How do you feel when you are there? And if you are in circles that are very shallow, if you're in environments that are very shallow, be the one who initiates presence. Be the one who comes up with suggestions for different experiences. Instead of sitting in the room, for example, the whole time and watching Try Not to Laugh videos like we did back then, you can go out. You can suggest, hey guys, let's go on a nature walk. Or start a conversation. You can simply say, let's turn off the TV and let's talk. Like, where are you? How are you feeling? What's happening in your life, man? We always watching this stuff, but we never really take time to connect. And that's a beautiful thing that we have as human beings. We can connect with each other. And it's so important that we connect with each other and that we are present in the now. But start with yourself first. Ask yourself, where have you been? When you're with people, where are you? It's better to sometimes, because sometimes we got things to do that we want to finish. But it's better to cancel stuff or to say no. To not go to the party, to not go to the events, to not meet up with certain people or with friends that you love, but where you cannot be there in the moment because you have something different that's just that's just pressing in your mind right now, because then you're at that place, but mentally you're not there because you feel like there's something you need to accomplish, there's something you need to finish now. Sometimes you also need to drop it and just allow yourself to be there. Because you have no other option anyways. But if you know that beforehand, that there's something you have to finish, then have the courage to say no. Have the courage to say, hey, today I got this thing I want to finish. I got this thing that's very important to me. Let's do it on another day. Let's meet up on another day. And it's just really, like I said in the beginning, the most important, the most precious gift that you can give to people is your presence. And this also goes for relationships. This goes for your family. This goes for everyone you meet in your life. And if you feel that somebody is not honoring your presence, either you initiate a conversation and let them know, hey, I value presence. Of course, you don't say, hey, I value presence. I mean, you can, but just let them know that you want to be here right now. Initiate conversations of depth. Be the one who initiates it. And if it's not happening, if it's not aligned anymore, have the courage to leave. You're not forced to stay anywhere. Go to places where you're celebrated, not tolerated, right? So ask yourself, how present am I when I meet the people I am with? Am I always on my phone checking some messages, or am I always thinking about some other stuff that I need to do? Or am I here and enjoying this moment with the people I'm with? And also ask yourself, are the people that I'm meeting, that I surround myself with, are they present, or are they always absent? Are they always on their phone? Are they always talking about shallow things, empty conversations, empty rooms full of people? And then have the courage to leave, you know? Sometimes you need to distance yourself from people. Sometimes it's for a period of time. Sometimes it's permanently. Sometimes you grow back together, you know. Sometimes you grow in different directions, but sometimes you grow there and then you get back together. Sometimes you just need to be the one who elevates in consciousness, and as you elevate in consciousness, other people can elevate in consciousness too. And a couple of years later, or a couple of months later, all of a sudden you're on the same frequency again. But it's just a natural part of life that you outgrow, that not in the sense that you get better than other people, but that you just grow in different directions and that you ascend to higher levels of consciousness. But like I said before, the most important thing, the most precious gift that you have is your presence. Being present in the now, being here, and especially with the people that you really are in the present moment, and give them your gift. Because you simply being here is a gift to this planet. If you're in the now, and if you're connected to your soul's truth, if you're connected to your energy. So, like I said before, initiate the conversations of depth. Initiate the presence. Check in with yourself when you're in conversations. Am I here or am I somewhere else? And it's completely normal that we drift off sometimes. But that's what meditation is about. And meditation is not just sitting down and closing your eyes. It's about being aware, observing where you are. Oh, I drifted off of my thoughts. I just noticed that I was talking to my friend for a minute, and I don't remember what he was talking about in the beginning. I drifted off of my thoughts. Let me come back. Let me come back to my center. Let me come back to meditation. But that's another video. But just practice awareness. Just practice how present you are. Check in with yourself how present you are in the moment and during the day. And like I said before, have the courage to leave if it's not aligned. Be present with the people that you're with. Honor your presence and make sure that your presence is honored as well. And usually when you honor your own presence, other people will honor your presence as well, because you stop settling for things that are not aligned with yourself anymore. So with that being said, use your gift. Use the present moment. Don't try to avoid it. Center yourself in it. Embrace it as it is, even if it's uncomfortable sometimes. And when you meet with people, make sure you give them your gift. Share your gift fully. Even if it's just for a couple of moments, be there in the moment, in the now. Because that's where the magic happens, and that's where you can share your magic with the world as well. I'm La Heru. This is The Way of Law. Now thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. One love.